So when Jandy sat down with me today to work on her nail art after we applied our foundation, which was the cat eye in the earlier video that I have posted. But when we sat down to do the nail art, I knew that she said she wanted her hands to be two different styles, one on each hand. And she wanted the Dallas Mavericks on one hand, and on the other hand she wanted like a spring design. But she did want to somehow kind of make sure that the hands kind of went together as well, color-wise. So that was pretty easy to figure out what we're going to do. Luckily, Jandy is usually okay with whatever we decide to do, so she's pretty easygoing, which takes a load off. She had brought in this pretty plaid design that she had saved on her phone. That's where we got the inspo for the plaid nails. And I ended up doing 2 fingers on each hand. That was going to be like our center that was going to kind of like pull the two looks together. Then she had also saved a couple of spring images, and she had some Dallas Maverick images that she really, really loved. So we used those, and I kind of went based on the color of the Mavericks, and we just kind of put everything together. Now the plaid design that she had picked out was different than the one I ended up doing, but it was also a completely different style of nail. So because we're doing really short nails, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. So you see me using this dotting tool, and I'm just kind of going around where my plaid stripes are, and I'm just adding dots on either side of the blue line. And basically it was because the design that she wanted had like little white squares around the plaid, and there wasn't a whole lot of room, on the short nails. So I just kind of improvised and decided to go with dots. It came out super, super nice once it was top coated and everything. It looks really pretty together. And I was filming in a different room today, and I didn't have my regular setup, so that's why we had to kind of improvise on where the camera went. But I did do the best job I could in getting the angle so you could see what's going on. So the Dallas Mavericks, their colors are blue, white, and silver, and sometimes green, and orange for the ball, of course. So we're gonna do a ball on one of her thumbs, and we're gonna do a net on her pinky. I'm gonna use the 3D gel to make the net. But at least the colors are really complementary for spring as well. Different than the picture of it. It's our own plaid creation. And next I'm going to attempt to make the Dallas Mavericks little logo. It's got a cowboy hat on it and the letter M for Mavericks. So I'm just trying to make the round emblem. That she had saved for spring designs, there was grass kind of drawn on the nails, like in a French tip. Of course, we don't have a French tip here, so I'm just going to outline her nail at the end here. Just get it nicely outlined. Now, I'll be the first one to admit I'm terrible at drawing letters, but I try really hard, and that should count for something. for the easiest part probably out of the whole session, which is just applying our little bug, our little ladybug here on her nail. There may be sections of the video that are kind of cut out, and that is only because the camera got fuzzy and I didn't think you'd be interested in watching some fuzziness. So, now for the cowboy hat. This was not easy. I've never drawn a cowboy hat before, but it turned out good though. And I do believe this was right about the time that the phone decided that it had enough recording for the day. So it kind of pooped out on us. But I do have images of the final nails, and they should be coming up very, very shortly. If you enjoyed this little watch me work, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and I hope you enjoyed this little ASMR style nail tutorial. And I will see you very soon.